Salutations viewers, my name is GameDame and welcome back to Bad End. We're back to the point where they figure out that they actually know that not just our girl knows that these are very, very similar places. I figured that maybe the game uses actual source for inspiration for the game's scenario location. Seriously? That can't be right. I was hit with an idea. I decided I wanted to walk around town for a while. I told Konami that after we walked out of the store, we said our goodbyes and parted ways. Bad End is a game that is beyond human comprehension, definitely one of a kind. It got its inspiration from an actual restaurant. Can't believe that a game company would use this particular place of all places. But what if it's not modeled after just this store? What if this entire area is the game setting for Bad End's world? Maybe the key to solving the game's mystery lies in this town. It was a strange coincidence indeed. I just couldn't fathom that as being the truth. This place looks so familiar in the game. Yeah, it's because where she goes, where that guy would want to confess her love to her. I mean, come on. The streets where I stand now do come to mind when I think of the game's environment. Here's a funny thought. What if the game's environment is based on the location around you, so it models itself around the location you're in, not just based on in this specific area in Japan or wherever this is? Surely Kyoko Iwasaki came here to hook up with that guy here, and in the same night he fled from that cursed shadow from here. This all just looks like it did in the game. I wondered if there are any other spots here that look the same as the game's town. There was a nearby police box and I decided to stop and ask, "Excuse me, is there a shrine somewhere near here?" "A shrine? Yes, there is a Tensio shrine." Tensio shrine! The place Kyoko Iwasaki went to get the exorcism performed that ultimately ended in failure. This exists as well. How can I get there from here? "Well, go that way, and when you get there..." "Thanks, officer. You're great at directions." I was given directions to the Tensio shrine. After thanking the officer, I headed towards the shrine. Finally, I arrive. Unbelievable. Everything I see is the same as in the game. This isn't just a coincidence. This town is an exact replica of Bad End. This, without a doubt, confirms it. I just read that weird. I don't know why. But I wonder how the Shinto priest is. The Shinto priest who performed the exorcism that cost him his life trying to rid the world of the cursed shadow. Was he actually murdered in reality? "Hello, shall I guide you, young man?" The middle-aged man spoke in a calm, welcoming demeanor. The resemblance of the Hakama figure is uncanny. The staff resembles the game as well down the very last detail. Can I see the Shinto priest, please? "That would be me. Can I help you with something?" "Wait, so you are alive? What?" No, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud to myself. "Oh, you wouldn't happen to be talking about the previous priest, would you?" "The previous priest?" "Yes, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he passed away a few months ago. I am his successor." So the priest did die just like what happened in the game. May I ask how he died? It seemed that he had a heart attack. His medical history was clean according to the locals and in fine health. A few months ago. This is consistent with the time it happened in Bad End. Now we're figuring out something. A chill runs through my body. "So what business do you have with us? I will hear you out if you wish." "Well, I heard the Shinto priests here perform exorcisms." "Exorcism, Yes, most Shinto priests do perform these services as well." "So is it true what I've heard that they can make an actual barrier to keep a demon from attacking you?" No, that's not how it works. The exorcism that a Shinto priest performs is a very formal affair. If a client's mind is relaxed enough, then that should be sufficient for a successful exorcism. Regardless, it isn't like what you see in the movies with the barrier and such. That's impossible and not how it works. The Shinto priest utters a laugh and shakes his head. "You kids and your crazy imaginations. Seems staying here longer would be a waste of time. Thanks for your help. Have a good day. Seems the death of the Shinto priest in the game and here in the real world match up exactly. That definitely seems to be the case without a doubt. Somewhere among these coincidences lies the key to solving the mystery of the game. I just know it. It's time to head back home. All these unexpected revelations continue to happen. They're certainly taking their toll on my tired body. I wasn't able to get a lot of information, but I decided to head home and rest up. What if your room changed to the same thing? I tried some meditation to clear my mind and harness as much physical and spiritual strength as I could muster before nightfall. It helped, but didn't help me with most of my confusing aspects at all. No, didn't mean to do that. How is playing a game able to have a direct effect on the real world? Phew. I sit down in front of my PC to post an anonymous BBS board. As for what I was going to write, it was for what I experienced in bad up until now. Come to think of it, I should have done this a lot sooner. Yeah, you should have. It may help other players and potentially shed some light into the mystery of the game. I started tapping the keys and spelling my thoughts through the keyboard onto the BBS. I'm currently playing Bad End. I discovered the game's secret. The game's setting is the same as an actual town in reality. Today I went to the town and found out by coincidence. I wonder what people will think about this. Some may just write it off as a joke. I submit the post regardless. Not even a second later, I couldn't believe what I saw. What? My post text immediately translated to a bunch of garbled characters. What the hell is this? I typed out the message a second time and submitted it. The result was the same. I took a glimpse over at the mobile phone by instinct. Is it possible that Bad End is preventing me from exposing secrets about the game via the net? Boom, baby, that's exactly what it's doing. And I still have a feeling that those people are still alive and they're trapped in the game. But we did see the body of her best friend. Certainly a possibility. Information that leads to the completion of the game would defeat the game's entire purpose. Well, let's see what happens if I upload a screenshot of the game taken with a digital camera. I don't intend to give up. I want players to see a screenshot of the game at least. I borrowed my dad's digital camera and started up Bad End. I took a photograph of the game's opening screen, but the picture was blank. See? It is doing that. All it showed was a pitch black screen. I tried several times, but it resulted in the same thing. Bad End simply doesn't allow you to disclose any information about it to the internet. My heart felt like it was just about to jump out of my chest. The email's timing was just too good. Who? As I muttered to myself, I had a feeling I knew what it was about. Don't waste your time. Time seemed to freeze. I'm totally at shock for words. I'm being completely censored from telling anyone about Bad End. I can't depend on the internet. It seems I have to clear the game all by myself without help. Otherwise, I might wind up getting killed. Well, you already died like 3 times, so I mean. There's no way in hell I'm going to die. Suppressing the urge to give in, I reluctantly reopened Bad End. Classes are now over and it's after school. I was packing up and about to head home. I'm like playing a game within a game. This is ridiculous. Boy A. Hey, do you want to hang out for a while? The boy from the other day called out to me. I didn't feel like dealing with him now. No, I can't. I'm not feeling so well. It's cool. Maybe some other time. The boy left and I couldn't help but feel ashamed. I've never declined something from a cute guy before. Tell me, Kyoko. What? Do you really have no idea why you're being chased by that thing? No, I swear on my life I have absolutely no idea why this is happening. Maybe you're missing the big picture. Something you aren't aware of yet. What do you mean? I think it has something to do with you. I mean, why else would you and you alone be pursued by someone or something? Stuff like this doesn't just happen. There's always a reason why. That's just the way it works in life. I see, so that's what you think? I kept mulling over every possibility in my head, but I couldn't think of a reason why I would be targeted. So why me? For what reason? It's my beautiful looks. It was saying, why'd you do this to me? Past relationship, maybe? Maybe some sort of secret admirer? I wonder. Maybe someone I might have hurt in the past? But I don't remember having any bad breakups with anyone. Kinda should have known better than anyone. Bad breakups, that is a cause enough, don't you think? You hang out and play other guys like they were pairs of shoes. Plus, you never have a steady boyfriend. Wait a minute, because of my love life, you think that's why I'm being harassed? Yeah! Like I've said before, Kyoko, you have messed around with different guys, and all I'm saying there is a possibility that you've pissed someone off. Do you really think so? I really didn't want to bring it up, but we can't rule it out entirely. I mean, with that being the case, it's not surprising there could be at least a few guys who hold a grudge against you. For instance, you dated and pissed off a guy, so now his wrath has come back to haunt you. His wrath? One of the 7 deadly sins coming back to haunt me. If there isn't a serious grudge against someone, it can't appear. Did I really do such a horrible thing to someone? Is there any way to stop them even if they were killed? I'm not a man, so I'm not entirely sure, but they probably think you are a spiteful person. Even though there is a boy that legitimately likes you, you don't return the favor. Does that make sense? Yes. I've been asked out on numerous occasions, but I don't remember anyone who I've refused. But the fact remains that I did string them on along like puppets. That's what happens. Is this so bad as to warrant this abuse? Now that we're on the subject, let's put together what we know so far. I see. I couldn't help but nod. So far, I've made it without trouble. So the most logical choice wasn't a trick after all. I have to admit, it's an interesting story. The reason why Kyoko Isaki is being targeted, I can't help but pity her because she plays with so many guys' hearts. But I didn't think it was that important to the game's plot either. No, it's too soon to know if it is or isn't the case. Was that really the reason she's being stalked? Unfortunately, I've never had a steady date, so I can't be so sure. Neither have I, girlfriend. Neither have I. This game is just a chock full of mysteries, one after the other. I read that wrong. Don't you dare, Internet. Stop, Internet! It's honestly feeling less like a horror game the further I progress. More like a puzzle survival game. I agree. I think it's more like a puzzle survival game. I could be wrong. This is just a prediction based on what I've experienced as the player. Well, time to do something else. I put down the mobile phone and started up the PC. PC Master Race! The game links directly with reality. Then there's the possibility that the school Kyoko Iwasaki goes to exists as well. She may in fact be a student there. Someone that's the main character of such a popular game should know something about what's going on. Or could she have hand in a development of Bad End? Now that I think about it, the name of the school that Iwasaki attends wasn't anywhere to be seen. How do I find out about the school's name? I think I know how. I should go back to the town Kaname and I went to yesterday and check out the local high school there. I should do a quick Google search for high schools in that area. Let's see. This! The high school that's located in the same district of the town is the only result. On the school's homepage, there's an image of the school uniform. It's the exact same design as what Kyoko wears in the game. So if I make a trip there, I should find Iwasaki herself. I couldn't believe I didn't realize this sooner. I feel like I've stumbled onto a clue that has brought me closer to the deadly truth of Bad End. I'm different than other players out there. The only reason I'm playing this game is to clear it and find out why my best friend died. Why did Yuji have to die? Why was this game created in the first place? I have to know the answers. If I find Iwasaki, she's bound to know something. An email? Who could it be from? I read the message and almost screamed. Help. Help? What the? Who sent this message? Another email quickly follows in succession. The fear running through my body is unbated. There is no help. A reply message clearly contradicting the first. And then the 2 emails were automatically deleted. What? What the hell is this? Some sort of sick joke? Well, actually, I will end that there. We're figuring out quite a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna save it in 5. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, we're getting really close to the mystery here that Bad End is offering. I don't see it as much as a horror game anymore, much more like a puzzle or just like a mystery or something. But it's still considered a horror game, especially with a title like this. Hey, but thank you guys so much for watching. You have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.